throws a curveball and we... Oh, it looks like they're starting, actually.
They should be about to start. There we go. They're off.
Yeah. I do like Pink's little touch of pink in the timer. That's and the hair too. Going off with female too, which makes it a little bit harder to do, just because you have to have your weapon two-handed, so you can't really use like.
Well, with the Dragon Tooth, you don't need to two-hand, so it's fine.
Yeah, well, you always two-hand. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and no, the thing is like the female character has an idle animation when they have either no weapon or light weapons, which put their knees closer to the center, because reasons. So if you have a weapon that stops that animation from happening, you can just parry it just fine. So spears, hammers, and oversized weapons. And if not, you can just two-hand the weapon, because there's that animation doesn't exist when you're two-handing.
Right.
But you can do everything just fine. You can just backstep. The roll is not very slow. You can backstep the up as well, so that's fine.
No, and the funny thing is, I think this isn't the first time that like female characters have had a hindrance in a Souls game. Like in Dark Souls 3, you also take more, like you take counter damage when you're running. Only.
Oh, they fixed that at some point. Though.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah, it was, but that was different though. It wasn't like that the females were broken. It was the males that were broken because they were not taking.
Because they were.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you're supposed to get counter damage when you're sprinted, because that's how it's all been in all the games. And eventually, what they did, they just removed it for both. Casual game. So. But yeah, it went on for a while. I think it was like 6 months until someone noticed. So they both started Hunter, both without the Master Key. Yeah, this all points to both doing the same run. But even if they do the same route, they might have a different boss order. What's Pink being fancy with the bow?
Just a little bit
to punish the flight. He wanted to punish the flight, get a bit of damage going on there.
I guess this is just like a good show of like how RNG can totally affect the run, though. Like one attack difference just shows you how much.
Yeah, I can just link you lose 3, 4, 5 seconds if he flies up and things like that. Some things are gonna be RNG, some others are gonna be AI manipulation. There's actually a lot of AI manipulation in the game that it's hard to notice until you do something different, and then you just see different behavior.
Yeah.
Like for example, this fellow right here on the way to the berg, you can make him consistently jump or not jump, depending on where you recharge stamina.
Yeah, it's all these little details that runners have to keep focus on.
There's a lot of memorization going on in this game. It doesn't require like the super precision of some other speedrun games, but you need to absorb a lot of knowledge so that way you can be prepared to anything that the game can dish at you. So the thing is, like, after the DLC, which is like this huge chunk where you do Darkroot, the Duke's Archives, and the DLC, the runners can do whatever they want, really. So I don't think we'll see like the exact same boss order. It will be neat though, but
yeah,
I'm not counting on it.
Well, I think the most interesting part is that usually they start with Thief start for
Oh yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, the Thief start.
So I'm interested. So I wonder why they both decided to go Hunter for.
Probably for the Drake Sword.
Or yeah.
Yeah, one is the bow and the other one is the Drake Sword. You can use it like right at the beginning without needing to level up.
Yeah, because normally you would have to level up 13 strength as a thief.
Yeah, you need what do you need? You need 11 at least to two-hand the Drake Sword.
Yeah.
And,
I think if I remember from the notes, it says 13, but
it might be right something else though. But you need 11 because it's like 50% of your strength rounded down. So you need at least 11 to complete the 16 that the Drake Sword needs. We'll be here. Running attack. Yes! Running attack on Charles Demon. It saves 2 seconds, believe it or not. Dang it. Now he lost the 2 seconds. You got smashed in the face.
Goodbye, 2 seconds. And then two-handing the short sword there.
Yeah, for the extra poise damage. So
yeah,
you get, like...
I will say though that like 4th hit poise is really helpful.
Yeah,
Pink going for the full one-handed.
Yeah, you can also do that. If you do the running attack, you can do full two-handed attack, and then you finish with a strong one. It's actually the same time that they running attack into two-handed. So now they're gonna get the
Speaking
quick
of
sword.
the dragon, yeah, the tail. Using the rapier.
Yeah, the thing is that at the beginning they have basically no damage. It's just no damage. All the damage comes from the gold point missing, and that's a flat 150 lightning damage on it. So you can use a dagger, or you can use a giant greatsword. You're gonna do more or less the same damage.
Same damage, yeah.
Yeah. So with a lighter weapon that attacks faster, you're gonna cut the tail faster. But you still need 3 hits. Even with a dagger, it's 3 hits. So it's not a bad idea. I think he wanted to take advantage of the running attack of the rapier, but
Yeah,
he ended
that's
up
kind of what he did.
missing, I think he ended up missing one swing. Still not a bad idea. And iFail taking the safe route, so he doesn't aggro the Berenice Knight inside.
Yep.
Pinku doing the same. So Pinku is just slightly behind. Just a few seconds. So I don't think anyone is doing this with flexing in mind. So probably we're gonna see a trip to get the red tier something, which is the best ring in the game. Oh no, they're not. Then for Gargoyles first, it seems. Unless, actually, yeah.
Unless they go for SGS, which is
Yeah, he might just go straight for SES. I'm not that familiar with the Dragon Tooth plus 5, but I've seen some people going for
Well,
Gargoyles.
I feel it seems to.
Yeah, Gargoyles time.
Yeah.
It's faster to do it later, but it's not a huge time save or anything. It's maybe like 5-6 seconds slower.
Yeah. Although I will say it's a lot safer because you basically two-shot the gargoyles with the.
There's not much thought process on the fight with the Dragon Tooth. Pinko also seems to be going for
I
Gargoyles.
guess so, yeah. Nope.
No,
Oh,
he's
he's going for yeah.
See, I knew they were not going to do the same thing. God dang it!
Well, there you go.
Can never make it easy.
Oh yeah, Pink did go human. That's interesting. Did he just do it for the color, the skin color?
I wonder. Yeah, why did he go human? Maybe he's planning to get
he's using
more
the new.
Estus for honest. Yeah, he makes sure that the hollow.
The hollow is dead. Yeah.
You have a really tight timing here to get to the bonfire.
Ooh.
No, but he already marked the bonfire. He didn't need to do that. It's a when you want to do this without a. I mean, when you want to do it at the beginning on the first trip before going to the bonfire, you have like
having some trouble with gargoyles.
Yeah, gargoyles being messy.
Ooh. oh, he's put out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking it the safer. It's not a bad idea. If you think you're gonna go down, just like reset the fight, heal up. It's not it's a low fight anyway, even with the Drexor +0. So yeah, if you're coming from the berg on the first try, you can just go to the bonfire, light it up, sit down, and then just continue Senskate skip. But you don't have a big window because if the hollow gets too close, it blocks the bonfire, and then you have to like quit out. That is just a giant mess.
Yeah, and in any percent, that's like a big thing because that's a bonfire that you have to grab. Yeah, after.
Yeah, and it is quite a run though. You do save a lot of time doing that. It's probably near like 45-50 seconds maybe. It doesn't feel like that long, but it's a long run. So now I feel having less trouble with gargoyles.
Yeah, and here's the question, is he going to go pick up RTSR? Because if he decides to go for RTSR, he might actually have a better time with ONS than
yeah,
Pink
much
does.
better fight at ONS. And Pink is just going to go without RTSR with the +0 Drake Sword. It's gonna include more attacks, more things that can go wrong. But if he gets Blossoms, he shouldn't have such a terrible time because he's gonna have enough stamina regen to do the most of attack, which uses a ton of stamina. But then he should have enough back to either chain an attack or just roll away.
Oh, and here we're gonna start seeing the setup for QS later on. He just bought the 999 arrows.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oof. Yeah, landing on your face. Yeah, the Titan demons have the worst hitbox because when they jump on you, they cannot hit you up to 3 times. Usually they just land on you, like the Goomba Storm, but unlike other Goomba Storm attacks enemies do, it doesn't do a tiny amount of damage, it does a lot.
Just almost all your health.
Yeah, and then he attacks you. But if you are close to the weapon when he lands on you, you get the Goomba Storm and 2 attacks from the weapon. It's just so much damage.
Pink having a little trouble with move swap. Whoa, did he just do the the flower skip, I guess, right? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, the flower jump.
Flower jump, yeah.
Saves a few seconds going down here. But it can get you killed immediately if you land on a slope. Yeah, so there we're gonna have a bit of difference. Pink went no gargoyles, straight into an Orlando. And iFail went for gargoyles first to get the souls to buy the arrows. I don't know if he bought anything else. And going for RGSR, which is gonna give him a more consistent fight on ONS.
Yes. Although if ONS decides to mess around, it still could be messy, especially since he can only take the 1 hit. Ooh, Pink still hasn't. Oh, there he goes. Oh, are we gonna?
Is he gonna get?
That's why he went human.
Oh my god. This is
I think this is a first.
This is a first. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone summoning anything. That's glorious. Like, he's doing this because last time he got a lot of trouble with Taurus. He couldn't get it in position, and Taurus kept falling in the wrong place. The only problem is that when you have a phantom at when you cross the fog gate, the boss gets 20% extra health. So the stagger, I'm not sure if
is
the
that
stagger
double?
should...
Yeah, is that the same?
No, it's
or is it
20%.
double?
The stagger should be the same, but honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, and the worst part is it's
Because I don't know if the stagger is a function, a percentage base, or is a flat number. But there we go.
Oh.
Oh, and he got the right
Iron
Iron
Dark is finishing off Iron Golem for him.
I know what the best thing is, like Tarkus actually got the stagger in the right position. Great. Can't believe this. God dang it, Pinku. Didn't even say thanks to Tarkus though.
I know.
Shame. I honestly thought he would backfire horribly, and Tarkus will like get him the stagger in the front. That just worked perfectly.
Actually, did the opposite.
That worked perfectly. I mean, he just lost a bit of time going to Tarkus, and that's it. Perfect fight otherwise. And I feel setting up a Sensgate skip, what we didn't explain last time. What you're doing here is that when you repose on Dark Souls 1, you do lose collision. And you can... you're basically suspended in the air. So if you repose a hollow here, you clip on the outside of the bridge, and what that does is touch a volume that's called a death cam volume. It puts this weird camera, like a top-down camera, and the game stops loading everything around you. So by doing this, you go into Sense Fortress. If you notice, the bridge is not gonna be there. It's like literally invisible, but the collision stays. And the door to Sense Fortress will be unloaded, and you can just clip through. No need to ring both bells. Saves a ton of time, since it doesn't force you to go to Blyton twice. Now, why does the death cam volume it's there in the first place? In places when you can get a long fall, usually this death cam volume is there just to make a smooth transition between like, oh, I fell and oh, I'm gonna to die. It's just to kind of give you a warning and not be like a sudden change. That death cam there, it's because you can't fall from gargoyles. So that's the only reason there is a death cam there.
Really?
Yes, if you can fall from the gargoyles, you get the death cam, and then you get the kill box, which is usually right below a death cam volume, you have a kill box. If the gargoyle fight didn't have a way to fall, that death cam probably will not be there. Maybe not even a kill box. So...
yeah, it is a really interesting spot for like a kill. a kill box though, so I guess that makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah. And Pinku going to mark the bonfire at Windolin. He didn't mark the Orlando one, so he took a bit of a risk there. If something happened on the rafters, he will have had to go all the way to the Undead Parish. There's a lot of spots like that in the game, that if you don't take certain bonfires, it's like huge run back or dying in certain places.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you do lose some RTA because you're gonna be warping a little bit more, but sometimes it's worth it over like dying and then having to do a really long run back.
Yeah, it's just terrible. It's like Duke's Archives have that. Some
Like
are optional, for
Manus.
example. Yeah, but that one you can take the bonfire if you want, if you're like. But for example, Duke's Archive is not so optional because taking the bonfire there makes you lose like 50 seconds to get to the DLC.
To get to the
So it's either lose 50 seconds or risk it and die and maybe lose 3.5 minutes, which is back to get there.
Yeah. And we've been unfortunately we've been seeing that a lot with a lot of people failing manly drop, unfortunately. But
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. There is alternatives to that nowadays, though, but they include a bit of rerouting. So now iFail doing his share of shopping. I'm guessing that he also got the souls from gargoyles for this to chop here, even though you could use the quantity storage glitch to get things for cheaper.
yeah, I guess he's just trying to save up or like save time by not picking up the souls that are on the way.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Ooh, the camera bouncing there on pink side. That's something that you always have to be careful with. The bounce, even if you have like the camera bounce disabled, there's some places in which the game really doesn't want you. Oops, doesn't want you to look inside the buildings or enemies, so it just randomly bounces. Goodbye.
Nice finishing on the Silver Knight there.
Big marking the under London bonfire. I don't think no one has gone past this bonfire. It's been the official safety bonfire.
Yeah.
It's too long of a run to come back here. If something happened, no one is.
And then Pink here picking up the weapon that they're gonna be using for pretty much the rest of the game. It's just, oh, and he's picking up Havel's too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he likes Havel's armor more than the stone set.
The stone armor. Oh, that's interesting.
iFail does mark the Anor London bonfire, which is it's right there, but it's 18 seconds slower.
Yeah, but especially since we didn't get to see much of Pink's or like comment on much of Pink's, but the rafters are a pretty scary area, which is one of the reasons why you want to pick up that bonfire.
Yeah, this is one of the places that it gets scarier. It's super scary at the beginning, and even when you have played the game a lot, still scary. One of the things that can happen is one of those knives can hit you. Sometimes even both of them, and then you just die.
Yeah, and then if one of them decides to go for like a jumping attack, sometimes they can get you in a backstab animation, and then that's
they can get the damage from the jump attack, and then they vacuum you into a backstab at the same time, just one shot you. You cannot survive that.
Yep.
With this amount of health.
But iFail doing it. That was a pretty clean rafters. And Pink going into, I would say probably one of the more annoying fights in the game. Because after this, like they pretty much just level up. Ooh.
And Pink died. That was really unfortunate because he couldn't get the attack before Ornstein was staggered. So he got a huge chunk of damage.
And goodbye humanity.
Dang it, human status gone.
So this is actually going to give iFail some time to catch up too, and he's already got gargoyles beaten, so he's ahead by one boss.
Yeah, at this point, I feel says it's actually clearly ahead. He got the RTSR ring, which
Yep.
means he's gonna get faster fights, and he's gonna get a more consistent ONS. It's a good chance of he's gonna go slightly faster, unless Pink goes for ESM on Red Tuesday.
I don't
Or
believe
what
he
Pink will-
does, but
Yeah, I don't think he does though. The thing is like it's even though Dragon Tooth doesn't really need once you get a +5, you don't really need a TSR. It still makes you go faster, but the difference is gonna be like just tinier. It's gonna be more relevant until he gets to the painted ward and gets the gets the dragon scale. I'm sorry, he's gonna take it from Blighttown,
yes.
and he does quite his storage. So let's see how things go on Pinko's side this time.
He's
Again, an orange stain just jumping around. Again, coming up trade, but she'll be fine. Ooh. Smoke is pretty far, which is nice. Still, he goes.
Ooh.
Oh, he just ran it straight into this swipe. That did a ton of damage because it caught you running. The counter, well, they're not called really counter hits. Counter hits like a very specific value. What happens only with thrusting swords when you're in the middle of an attack. But the instability damage when you are like running or in the middle of an attack, it's gigantic. You'd receive 40% more damage. So that attack normally would have done something maybe half of his health, but since he was full sprinting, huge amount of bonus damage. And you can see the difference on
Yeah,
iFail's side. These 2 hits, didn't even have to wait for anything on the second one.
Yeah, it's a huge risk, but what's really nice is like it's basically a quick fight either way, whether you die or whether you manage to kill the boss. It's like with RTSR, it just makes the fight go by so much faster.
And iFail with a really clean ONS.
First try too.
And Pink just needs one more attack here to get rid of Ornstein. Oh, he just got half of the running attack.
Although if he does decide to roll, he can go for like a quick rolling attack.
Yeah, the rolling attack might be enough.
Oh, there he goes. Going for that last.
On Smoke side, the stagger is not gonna change. It's gonna be the same. 2 attacks are gonna generate the stagger, but he's gonna need slightly more attacks. Just have to make sure. Oh, and they are, if they're in the middle of a backstep, they get infinite poise basically. Their poise does not go down. Oh wait, no, that's not true. The poise goes down, but they cannot be staggered.
Yeah, kind of like when you backstep like the boulder.
It's the same for the player. Yeah, you have like you don't lose any. You cannot be staggered when you're in the middle of the backstep animation. You also have iframes, but just tiny. So iFail on the way to Quillac, and he's gonna take the Dragon Scale from Blighttown. Gonna use 1, and with the quantity storage glitch, he's just gonna get 99 of those because why not?
I
I'm
was
gonna
hoping
get Dragon to +5.
I was hoping he'd go down and get some magic too, but I guess he's not gonna go for the Maleless Maildraker.
It's actually not a bad idea for. I don't know how much time it saves on butterfly because you use it on butterfly and I think just for butterfly.
What else do they use it for?
Yeah, I think
Hy
it's just.
No, not
Oh, for the
Hydra.
Hydra, yes, for the Hydra.
Although you could, I guess that's something you can add to it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I'm not sure it saves enough time. I think when you go for Griggs, since it's just buying the spells, it takes like literally less than a second. It's just like
Yeah,
an extra
because he's just right there. Ooh.
But going to Griggs is a lot slower. He forces you to listen to 2 full dialogues. That was scary on the elevator. You can bounce off that sometimes. Because you're behind, but not by a whole lot, so don't fret. Do not fret. Yeah, I feel like that's slightly slower.
Oh, there he goes. Pink, picked up the Firekeeper soul.
What did I don't think he used that last time when his last race.
No, but I
got
have
to
seen
use
him
it.
during practice. I guess he does some.
Oh no! He got extra Estus. It's for the extra Estus. Yeah, he did use it. He got a Estus Flask +1.
Yeah.
Since he's not going for RTSR, he cannot like kill himself out of RTSR range, which is a problem on the when you play the game with RTSR. You sometimes have to take certain drops, and then you have to heal, and then take another drop, and that gets in RTSR setup, which is like you need to be at 20% health, and the ring gives you 50% more damage. But see, he doesn't have the ring. He doesn't need to be at that specific amount of health or anything.
He's just saying screw
He's
moves. Yes.
Pink, what the hell?
He can't even move.
He cannot even run. Oh my god.
I had actually asked him if he can
He's just.
I did ask Pink if you could quantity storage the Firekeeper soul and maybe get like more than just a +1.
Oh, I don't think you can because those are unique.
Yeah.
So as long as you have more than one of the same type, it drops the other one immediately.
Oh, does it? Is that what happens?
Yeah. They're like they all have their own unique ID. It's not like a generic one. So it's same happens if you pick them all on NG and then you pick the same one on NG plus, it's gonna
drop it.
drop to the ground. But if you use the bottomless box, it might be something like you can use one and just pick up another one from the bottomless box, but that's going to take a lot of time to get Jesus +7. But I don't know, if Pink did that, I would not be entirely surprised. I'm not gonna lie. It's doing a lot of non-standard stuff here.
Oh, and he missed the dupe. Yeah. Oh, and iFail making quick work of Quelaag there.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. I feel, besides the problems that he had on Gargoyles, he's doing a very, very clean run after that.
Yeah.
So now Pink caught up on the number of bosses. He's just one boss behind. I mean, on the order. He's only behind by Quelaag, so he's just minute and a half behind, no more than that.
Yeah, just a drop down to Blighttown and then.
Oh, he's also gonna get the Ring of Favor and Protection. That's gonna give you 20% extra health, 20% extra stamina, which works really well with this weapon that uses a ton of stamina for the running attack. And 20% equip load, which is not really important for this, since they just get enough endurance to be fast rolling all the time anyway.
Yeah, and then iFail here is gonna go up to Frampton. He's gonna show off the. Oh.
Yeah, he forgot. Yeah, he forgot. You need Fram to be very, very happy with you to talk to him and trigger the quantity storage. So you need to go down via warp. And not just jump down. If you do set the Lord Vessel, that's when he gets mad by yourself.
Yep.
As
Or
long
if
as
you set it through Kath, as long as it's
well.
him though. And then here he's showing quantity storage, which, do you want to do the pleasures of explaining how that works?
It's dark magic. Basically, you store a number, which is like that's why he's dropping the the arrows for, and then you use that number when you're interacting the next time on a menu. He's still trying to dupe something. It's kind of, I can't remember exactly how it works, but yeah, that didn't work. So he's gonna drop the arrows, then you try to dupe something. That's why he's rolling, trying to dupe in the meantime. Not stop moving, and when you stop moving,
the homeward bone menu will show up. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have the 999 available. So instead of selling 1 Quilax soul, you end up selling 1,000. If you if you have something on the storage on the bottomless box, which is what he did with the dragon scale, you can also sell 1,000. But since it's on this bottomless box, instead of selling it, you get 1,000. So you sell 1,000 even though you have 1, and you get 1,000 even though you just sold that one.
Yeah, it'll like loop back. The number just goes ahead and loops back to. So if it was 1, then it loops back to 900 or 99. I'm sorry. Instead, and that just basically makes him overpowered at this point. He's
gonna level up. All he wants, let's see, he's at 150. I can't see the number really. Yeah, so level 152, I think he was. And iFail going for ceaseless. He's not gonna bother with RTSR. He's gonna. I don't think he's gonna bother with RTSR all that much from here on out, but we'll see. Oh, getting the moveset too fast. The moveset consists on getting a weapon to use the moveset of a different weapon. How do you do that? You abuse the bow. The bow is the only weapon that can be two-handed on the left hand. No other weapon lets you do that. So what you do is you just run, you queue up the two-handed animation in the middle of the roll, but before the animation is completed, you switch to a different weapon on the second hand. So the game already had the order to two-hand the left weapon, but you cannot do that. Game does it anyway, and since you don't have a moveset assigned if you two-hand a weapon on the left hand, unless you have a bow, it uses the moveset of the weapon on the right hand. But it's not the full moveset, it's only the running attacks and the rolling attacks. But that's than good enough.
Yeah, that's more than enough for what we need.
Yeah, because thrusting swords have this fancy 2-hit attack on the running. And that lets you do a ton of damage, but all the properties of the damage stay according to what you have on the left hand. So the hitbox is on the Dragon Tooth, the damage of the Dragon Tooth, the defenses, the damage type, everything's from the Dragon Tooth. Yeah. Which is really good because the hitboxes of thrusting swords are bloody terrible. So you don't want to do that. Use those. It will be so bad.
And then I feel
so much.
I feel here going for the skip to basically a fire stage.
Yeah, this is the fire stage elevator clip.
Yep, which basically works because elevators take, since I guess it's from the other level, right? The elevator's technically not from.
Yeah, right now you're in Quilax domain, and the elevator belongs to the Demon Ruins.
Yep. So basically, it takes a little bit longer to load that elevator. So what you can, and since when you quit out, your character kind of has like a little back step, right? He like backs up a little bit. Yeah. So it allows you to just deload the elevator and then back up far enough to where you fall down. And since Fire Sage is right underneath that that hole, you can actually just plunge him.
Looks super cool.
Yeah. What a quinky dink, though, that it all just kind of worked out that way.
Yeah, the hole is right there. It's just right. It's a bit spotty in the sense that you have to set it up in a certain position, because if not, you can get killed by a branch. Yeah. Or you can just hit the. Even when iFail was clipping through the elevator, once he did, he quit out again just to move slightly backwards, so he wouldn't hit the floor that's right next to the hole that's above Fire Stage. And the other thing is that Fire Stage has no AI enabled, because all the triggers for enabling the AI and basically starting the boss fight are usually right next to the fog gate.
Yeah.
So you get like a fancy entrance and like an extremely easy fight. Now Pinko doing his share of hacking.
Yeah. Cheating. Oh, I thought he was oh, he's going for RTSR for
this is gonna be
Centipede.
A quick fight on Centipede. Oh my god,
oh wow, that's a two-shot.
Yeah. He just needs Centipede to stay still for a bit. Oh, he missed one of them. There we go.
Nice.
That's really fast. I think it's gonna be like 3 hits without TSR though, so it didn't really save
he only like saved one attack.
No, he did 3 anyway, so it's probably not gonna save any
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah, the base damage of the Dragon 2+5 is just so massive. Lovely, lovely lava. I'm not even looking at iFail right now. I'm just gonna close one eye. It's just, god dang it.
Yep, I've heard that the brightness in the remastered gets increased by 150%. So
I will not
look forward to that.
Oh my god, yeah, we left the vanilla textures for like, I don't know, whatever. We couldn't be asked to fix it. With our new fancy lighting. Oh my god. You're just gonna have to like buy speed running sunglasses.
Yeah.
For this section. Like that's what is it? The stupid thing? Gunners. Gaming glasses. Everyone's gonna need gaming glasses for this. Oh, got the double smash. But that's it. With that amount of health.
How much health? Wait, hold. 60 health. Oh, he didn't go for the legendary 69 though.
Well, 60 gets you at least a full health bar that doesn't confuse you. So that's the game can show only 1900 HP on the health bar. So if you get above 1900, you don't see the rest, even though it's there. And that can be a problem with fall damage, which you think like, oh, look at that, like full health, but you were missing like 20%.
Oh no,
and
seriously?
then you just die. Yeah. The thing is like 1900 HP, it's 99 vitality without anything that increases your health. It's like they programmed that first, and then they made up, for example, the Fabring, which gives you 20% extra vitality. And they forgot to extend the health bar to match the maximal possible health that you could have. So, for example, Pink now should have 1905 HP. So if he takes like 4 damage, the health bar will not move whatsoever.
Ooh.
But that's just tiny. Should not get him killed or confused. But if you go 99 vitality with the Fabring, you end up with 2280, and that's noticeable though. That's 400 HP. That's just not there on the health bar. And no problems with Pink on the elevators clip.
He did have a little struggle with the setup, but like once he got it set up, yeah, he got it pretty quickly.
And we missed Bed of Chaos on iFail's side.
I know. Ooh, getting Did he just dodged it?
No, he went in the backside and there was no fire there. That was spooky. He has enough health to survive it though, to survive one.
No,
there is 2 things. If you take the hit running, 40% extra damage, he will have died. Or if he catches you at the end of a roll. And there is a few instances, even if you stay still, a pillar can hit you twice, which is pretty much a glitch. And the second one does bonus damage. And then you die even if you have 99 vitality. There's no way to survive that. Oh wait, you can, if you have flash sweat, but who's gonna get that?
Yeah.
And Pink could win the Centipede demon, but the non-RTSR version.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. That's 1.
Oh, he missed the second one. But yeah, it would have been 3 attacks.
Yeah, it would have been. It's like about 3.
Still, extremely quick fight. He went to get the ring first. I guess the idea was to get the ring and just chase down. But that allowed him to lose no time running to the fog gate. And iFail is starting the whole Dark Road section. He's gonna do... The whole point here is to mark the bonfire that's ahead. That bonfire is the closest that you have to the entrance to the DLC, so we're gonna have a huge cycle of doing the 3 bosses here, then doing the Duke's Archives to get the key to access the DLC, and then go to the DLC finish the DLC, and then they start wrapping all the bosses that they have left. But at that point, they can do whatever they want. They already have max level that they need. They have the weapon. Well, at this point, they already do, and they are not forced to do anything like this, depending on a certain bonfire location.
Yeah, it's a very vital bonfire, and strangely enough, not one that's warpable, which makes it really interesting to route around.
Yeah. And now I'm not looking at the left side.
Do anything to avoid the left side.
I'm Pink. I don't know if he's gonna. He's already very used to free aim the bombs.
Yeah, he is.
That allows him to not undo his move swap as well.
He move swapped once so far, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't move swap for gargoyles.
No, he did move swap for gargoyles. I don't know why he didn't. He just went with the tanking thing, but the second hit was move swap. I think. Actually, I can't remember. iFail does not get RTSR for Hydra, but no one really needed again. Dragon Tooth Pursuit does a ton of damage. Ooh. Oh, he got clipped from the side.
Oh, but he did get RTSR.
Oh, he survived! What
he survived it!
He survived that! Jesus Christ! Oh, and he got almost in the wrong position again. The thing is, like, that attack can hit you from the side, and it clips you outside of the shield hitbox. So
if he takes another hit, though, I think he's dead.
He should be fine. The Hydra should be. Oh, yeah, my God!
Dead.
If he had died there,
what
that's
a save.
a good minute and 10 seconds lost.
It was all calculated, clearly. He just wanted an RTSR setup.
It could be, though. It actually could be calculated. Oh, move swapping too fast. When you move so too fast, you get like that left-handed swing. Move swap does look to be very fast. Again, that was really fast. A very fast glitch, but it's not really. It's not. It will be easier if you could do it just by going as fast as you can, but you have to respect the certain days. Oof. Yeah, Pink missing the second one. The second bomb. You can't.
There is a little. Yeah, there is like a little spot that he can stand in where he doesn't have to take damage. And since he doesn't have to set up with a bow, he can just really quickly like.
Yeah, he's gonna get hit again. Ooh. Yeah.
Did he get it? No. Ooh. Come on.
Wait, he's gonna go again?
Yeah, he missed. Well, he missed it.
No, but I don't know if he's gonna survive. Oh no, he is. Yeah, he needs to heal now.
Pink.
No! Oh my God! He just Pink heal. Jesus Christ. Oh, he missed us. Okay, as long as in that corner, yeah, the gigantic amount of health he has allows him to just try this a few times before being in danger.
It's also kind of nice that, like, I guess the firebomb gives you poise, so he totally just poised through that, through one of the fire storms.
The fire just it takes a bit to trigger. It's not like immediately. Oh. It's like a delay hitbox. All fire in the game has like some weird properties. Like for example, Hellkite on fire.
And he's not even lucky enough to not get Firestorm here.
Okay, there we go. That's bit of kills.
And iFail going for Sif now.
Yes. No RTSR.
Yeah, no RTSR.
It's just one attack less. One attack extra, basically. Yeah, this is what I was a bit. I was wondering if he was going to.
He's gonna go armored.
No, I think he's just setting it up so
you
can equip it out faster later. You can just mash through the equip menu. Since usually in the game you will, since the game runs on IGT, you will abuse that fact to like avoid animations that you can. So you, for example, when doors, typically you open them and then you quit out. When you go back into the game, the door is open. That way you don't have to like wait the entire animation. Sif is a bit different because if you do quit out right in front of where the fog gate's gonna be, he's gonna turn around towards the door and make you lose a bunch of time because the AI for some reason looks at the door when you were at the quit out, and then it starts engaging you. It can be good for magic routes since you have a range. You can just attack him from afar.
You just have so much time to.
I'm Pink doing Stray first. So we have a bit of a...
Yeah, already a difference. Even in the same route, like they're already doing different boss orders.
I wonder, you need to do Stray before you do Priscilla,
Yeah.
since you need the doll. I wonder if he's gonna go for RTSR. I don't think so, because he also already did the Estus Flask. But I don't see... The idea is usually to like teleport or warp the least amount of times, so you don't lose time on that. It's just not that much, but it's like 10 seconds every time you want to warp to some other place. So usually you do a Stray at the same time that you do Nito and Capra and Four Kings, so that way you just keep the Farming Bonfire as a hub. So that's why I'm wondering, maybe he wants to get a TSR, and that's why he's doing Survey. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I feel going into one of the long sections of the Black Knight. One of the long sections, since he wants to keep the Darkwood Bonfires, and since the closest to the entrance of the DLC, he has to do the whole Duke's Archive section without touching a bonfire. And down here, it's a lot of running, like just getting back to where he is, which is not even into the archives already. It's already a minute of running.
Yeah, so more than likely he's gonna go to the DLC after this boss fight.
Yeah, Pink is gonna do the entire Orlando section early.
Is he gonna go for it? Oh no, he's gonna wait it.
Yeah, you can run in between those, but he needs the arrow attack.
Wow, that is
so that way...
such good RNG from Pink.
Yeah, he had to wait like once?
Yeah, he only had
Pink,
like...
that was good. And I feel doing Duke skip at the moment, which is a very nifty trick. So it's like
he got his first try too, which is pretty impressive because it was funny. He posted on Discord how he was looking up a tutorial on Duke skip because he's been having a little bit of trouble with it.
Wait, that was today. That was today. Dang,
yeah.
That's no plunge thing.
Guess that video paid off.
The video bit of it. That's a really good tutorial video by Captain. I'm pinking into the painter world, and that should be done with the Anorlando section. Whoa, the jump attack.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about is that you can have like 60 vid, and most of the setups are like fall based, so it doesn't matter whether he has 60 vid or not. But is he actually gonna?
Yeah,
go?
4 falls. If you need to get hit for an RTSR setup, that's when your health matters.
Yeah.
So for example, you can, if you're doing RTSR, for example, for win, you have a threshold because you have only one reliable attack to get a certain amount of damage to RTSR, which is what happened to.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Oh yeah, you had that. You had slightly too much health for getting the attack by just strolling around, and too little to take the damage full sprinting.
Yeah, I needed to wear armor during that. That was the problem. Yeah, he just skipped it. He just went straight to Priscilla. This is
This time he did remember about this. Last time he kind of forgot, and he went he went the other way and actually activated the door. I like how he's just running through everything.
he just takes an arrow in the back. He just
Wait, how did he not get staggered by the arrow though? Does the Dragon Tooth give you poise? Oh no, he put the gloves. He has the gloves on.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. He didn't get staggered by the arrow. That was weird.
Because I know that he says you can like have armor on, like, and he does have the stone armor, or the Havel's armor. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't see any part. Maybe he had the gloves. I don't know.
Well, he unequipped something, that's for sure.
And he uses a knife on to trigger Priscilla instead of an attack. That way he makes sure he knows where she is, because the knife does not go invisible, so you can see like a floating knife. That's really easy to locate. I failed finishing the Dark Road section now. Butterfly is the only boss missing. Since he doesn't have any kind of like range damage, he's just gonna go with throwing firebombs at it. So he doesn't have to wait until the thing decides to drink
Land,
nectar
yeah.
from the bridge.
Oh, there you go. He's drinking nectar. Is that the lore behind it?
No, 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 you can actually see it. There's flowers on the bridge. And he comes down and drinks the nectar from the flowers and he heals back when he does it.
Okay, Miyazaki thought of everything when he...
Yeah, right. Like those shiny spots are flowers. And that's why it heals back when it lands. There's 2 more bombs and Butterfly's down.
Ooh, he missed that last one.
Yeah, he was getting ready to... Oh, he missed it. The victory achieved message kind of stops all your inputs, and it can mess up with a dupe and things like that.
Yeah. Although he could just start dark signing at this point. It's not like he needs the souls anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like you get used to it,
Just
especially
muscle
for people
memory.
that were running before the quantity storage glitch was used. Before there used to be a lot of soul management and duping whatever
Yeah.
you call. So you will use the homework, duping the homework one constantly. I found myself doing that recently. It's like, why am I doing this? my run, I just level up twice in the entire run. Then I don't need anything after that. And I was still using homework bones all the time. So I fail on the way to the DLC, and Pink on the way to the Hydra, and to do the whole Dark Road section, and then the Duke's Archives. Pink should still be slightly behind, but not by much. Just like a minute and a half maybe. The boss, it does look like he's going a lot. He's quite behind, but he already did 2 bosses that iFail hasn't done. 3, sorry. 3 bosses that iFail hasn't.
With Stray Demon.
Yeah, Stray Demon, Priscilla, and Gwendolyn. No plunges again.
Although iFail has done the entire Seath section.
Oh, the isolate section, but I mean no, the Duke's Archives, yeah.
Yeah, Duke's Archives, which is pretty big. That's like what, 5 minutes? 6
Yeah,
minutes?
Whoa, missing the R1s. He really doesn't want to move up again.
I don't blame him though. At these moments, if your move swap is off, you're just gonna lose a lot of time.
And it's just obnoxious. I think it's just like, oh, yeah. I know how to do this. Why it's failing? Extremely quick fight fail on the Sanctuary Guardian.
That was the 2-shot too without RTSR.
Yeah. No RTSR, just 2 shots. And now probably gonna take this bonfire. This is one of the fastest peach bonfires you can get. This is basically the time it takes to light and sit down on it. That's it. You don't lose much more time than that. And it saves you from a huge run. So by all accounts, always take it on race. He's gonna get Hidden Body, which is gonna give him a much safer trip to Manus in general on the DLC past Artorias. And also is gonna allow him to get a really quick kill on Nito later on.
Unless he decides to go with Storm Armor, I'm not sure if you need head and body with that.
Oh yeah, I don't know. No, he's. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. They're doing Dragon Tooth. They're not gonna get Dark Beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just for the DLC. But even there, it's very much worth it. Because the DLC run can be very annoying. And if one enemy just makes you lose like 2-3 seconds, then you're just already losing time versus if you had Hidden Body.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you can have as much health as you want. You're still gonna get one shot if an enemy decides to throw you off a bridge.
Yeah. There's no winning against gravity. Oh, he's quitting out to set up for the plunge. The only plunge that we might see to get Royal Wood skip allows you to cut it short. I'm not sure why he quit out, but he's fine. Got the roll, nice.
Not even using Stennis setup. What is this?
That's a terrible setup, so it's fine.
Yeah, and since he didn't use quantity storage on earlier on, he doesn't have the 99. Now he does though, the 99 green blossoms that he normally would have.
Yeah, no, you got them. So what happened with a plunge is that if you do a plunge attack and then you bounce off a surface, it allows you to reset the animation, which you shouldn't be able to do once you're doing a plunge attack. The game locks you into that animation. But the bouncing allows you to reset the animation midair, and then when you're about to fall, you roll and use the invincibility frames that you get in the middle of the roll to avoid the fall damage and take that skip. That skip before was done with fall control and quitting out, and it was extremely annoying because it depended on using an enemy, falling on the enemy, bouncing off the enemy, and then dying on the side of the elevator, because the game does not save your position when you're in an elevator, so you kind of like just drop straight down.
And you would have to make sure that you did like one particular attack, and if you did anything else, then...
You could do it with both attacks, but with one was a lot easier than with the other. And Pink misses the first try on... Oh, using RTSR for Atreus. I forgot. It's a bit scary, because if you get...
Yeah.
Oh, that happens. If you get clipped, you die immediately. But it's
just locking on a superior, guys.
Yeah, dang it. But once he gets one attack, that's it. Artorias is dead.
Oh, really? It's a one-shot?
No, because the first one triggers the buff, and then you just stagger him on the buff, and then just one more attack, and that's it. It's just 3 attacks.
Ooh, Pink
oh,
had
and
some
Pink
trouble with
control. Oof, that was really close to dying there. Usually this IGT doesn't make you lose any time, but because of this, it's a race now, and you have to quit out a lot to get the glitch again. This is he's actually losing a decent amount of time by missing Duke skip.
Yeah.
But iFail just died to Artorias, and he's not even halfway there yet. It's a good bit of running back.
There he goes.
There we go. First try every time.
Yeah, and what's nice is if you land on that on the railing itself, it'll actually make it so that that enemy doesn't trigger, like, he stands on the side instead of, like, standing right in front of you.
Oh no, the thing is, like, for some reason, you'll enter the aggro range of that hollow. Right at that point. So if you land on the railing, he's gonna start walking forward and just lets you, like, just run past him. If you land on the bridge, he won't start moving forward early enough, and he's just gonna stay in the middle, and you have to hit him somehow. With a punch or an attack or whatever.
And sometimes you end up just accidentally backstabbing him, which also kind of sucks, because that's...
yeah, that really sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, make sure to do a right attack from far away. iFail getting ready for our second try on Artorias.
Yeah.
Having a bit of issues with the move swap. And now he got. So he just needs to get one attack, and that will be pretty much the fight over. If Artorias could stop flipping around, that would be very helpful. Oh, the long range attack. The landing on the landing on that animation has a gigantic hitbox.
Yeah.
It's so bad, and that can happen. But the disgrace of one man is the fortune of another, and this makes this makes it so Pink is starting to catch up. So now they might. Well, yeah, it's Pink's fortune and ours because we won a close race.
Yeah.
Entertain us. So I will say that pretty much now they're even.
Yeah, they're about, since he has 3 bosses ahead of.
Actually, no, Pink should be ahead now because iFail hasn't done the Anor Londo section, and Pink already did, and he's only 2 bosses behind.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So
think if
Pink
iFail did
should
any
be,
other section, but no, I think he just went straight for the DLC.
yep. So Pink
He only
should
has
be ahead now
Butterfly.
for a good minute maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder if iFail is gonna stick to RTSR or maybe he's just gonna go for a slower fight. Seems like he's going without RTSR this time.
It's still like a 3-hit, right? Without
It should
RTSR, I
be,
think.
yeah, it should be a bit more hits after the stagger, but the first, if the full range attack goes into Artorias, it should still trigger him. Now he does a good attack.
Yeah. He just didn't want to see him with RTSR.
Yeah. Should be staggered now, and now he can do another one before he starts moving, and just one more hit. There we go. Clean fight this time. Yeah, that has to be annoying because that's the attack he needed. The fast 2 attempts. So now I feel 2 bosses. Yeah, I will say they're pretty close now because these are kind of long runs to get to these 2 bosses. Oh, and Pink is still doing Sif. Yeah, there might be. I feel might still be ahead.
Just slightly, I think, because
Yeah,
Pink still has to
slightly.
do Butterfly.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, for gold he hasn't done this. He only got the Hydra. So yeah, I think I feel still ahead, but it might be a 30-second thing.
Yeah, they're probably not by much, for sure. If depending on how this DLC goes, Pink could catch up pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pink just destroying Sif. Not even a challenge.
Yeah, Butterfly to finish here. So on boss number, if iFail is 1 boss ahead, just by the number, but on time-wise, I will say that yeah, he's about 30 seconds ahead, no more than that. And now doing the run to get the crest key, so he can fight Calamite and get 2 Manus. With Hidden Body, this is very, very safe. Very.
This is why you want Hidden
reliable.
Body, basically.
Yeah, it just makes this be the same every time instead of like a bunch of random stuff. Pink saying hello.
Yeah. And Butterfly's hitbox doesn't spawn in for a good bit, even though he flies by, so you can't really do much anyways.
Yeah, when you see the tail like fluffing around, that's when the hitbox starts becoming active.
Yeah, he just
armor here. Yeah, the super heavy armor everyone puts here is just so you don't have to bother. Yeah, I don't think he missed a single bomb. I don't think the butterfly even moved, actually.
Yeah, he just kind of stayed there. Yeah, for iFail, he even flipped to the other side, but for Pink, he just kind of.
The armor lets you just not bother about dodging attacks and just worry about landing the bombs. Low Talisman and the Mimic. Oh, trying to get rid of this guy so he will not bother. And the Hidden Body to cross the Hell Bridge.
Yeah. Ooh, snipe from behind.
From the back. Oh, that's something that can always happen and is extremely annoying.
Did he take the bonfire? Oh, that's gonna be a long walk.
No. He has to take the bonfire.
I mean, not the bonfire, the elevator.
Oh no, he wasn't even there yet.
Ooh.
If he was going to take it,
yeah, I guess I thought about fall control. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, with fall control, you just take a skip down that elevator shaft down there, so you avoid this entire run bit. So if he had died there, but with fall control, it would have been much shorter run to get where he was. But taking fall control on this route takes a bunch of time as well. So now we have an even closer race.
Yeah, Pink is.
I don't know who's ahead now. I really don't know who's ahead now. Yeah, I cannot tell. I can't tell which one is like.
I'm telling you, we had like they were doing the same route, but they decided to go on their own separate ways, so now we
Yeah,
can't
why
even
do
tell.
they stick to the bloody plan? Jeez. Hidden body is still scary. Hidden body doesn't make you fully invisible or anything. It just delays the aggro range from enemies. You can still get a random magic attack from the back. And his hidden body now is gonna run out slightly earlier on the bridge. So he's still trying to pay attention. If anything happens, should run out right about now. Oh, he does is blowing up. Nice.
Yeah. There's some weird geometry there though on that like little staircase. So sometimes they can snipe you from the back while you're trying to like get in there.
Ooh, and the
Having some trouble with the
saying
chain
hello.
prison. It's okay though. We got past him.
Thank you. Having a bit of a a bit of trouble by
Trouble.
with the Sanctuary Guardian, but clearly they have just fine. So they have the
Skipping the
same number of
bonfire.
bosses.
I mean, I guess with the health, it doesn't really matter, but still, that's...
Yeah, but still, yeah, it's a long run if he dies. Pinku taking risks. That's a 7-second bonfire. It doesn't. Why didn't you take it? What
Wait,
the hell?
he didn't buy hidden body either.
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh my god, that's gonna be. Ah, he's not even doing this the skip though. Okay, he's
Oh.
gonna go the long way around. He's not doing the plunge.
Maybe
So
that's why he's just skipping everything? But still, that's gonna be pretty risky with the,
Yeah, no hidden body on the DLC. It's very, very messy. Which is weird. He got a ton of health, he got the Estus Flask, and he doesn't get hidden body. I don't get it. Why, Pinku? Why?
Well, let's hope that the Estus Flask +1 can carry him through the DLC.
And I feel about to start the Manus fight. No RTSR. This one is a noticeably slower fight without RTSR, since Manus has so much health.
Yeah. I think he has the most health in the game, right? He's the highest health.
I have no idea really. But the DLC bosses, besides their gigantic pool of health, they're super spammy. They
Yeah.
have a bunch of attacks that force you to like just wait until they're done,
Ooh.
and they have a ton of resistances. So you see that now the damage is not super impressive this time. Still high.
Is Pink gonna go trigger Calamite early?
It seems that way.
Dang, Pink pulling all the stops to make sure that he gets ahead.
Oh my god, RTSR range by that hand slam. Oh, again.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, this is where Pink can definitely, like, catch up. Like,
Yeah. The hand slam is a bit tricky because it's like one of these stupid delayed attacks. It doesn't have a consistent speed through the swing, so you have to like just basically memorize how long it lasts until the slam comes in. And it has a giant hitbox too. That was unfortunate, but he did take the bonfire, so it's not a long run to get back into the fight. I think the major time loss was that he was well within the fight, so Miles was still like, there was like 3 hits from dying.
and with RTSR, he was probably like maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah,
If he would have actually rolled with it, yeah.
yeah. So now Ping doing his archery side. The thing is, like, I do remember the last race from Ping. He died a bunch on the DLC because he had no hidden body. So I'm
Yeah,
honestly wondering why he didn't make the switch to get hidden body.
I might
Or
have
maybe he
missed
just-
it, but I swear that he didn't pick it up. I swear he just ran past everything. So that's quite an interesting choice he made. Maybe he's gonna come up with some new strats that we just don't know about. That
I'm not sure.
he's just taking all the hits at this point. He's just
He barely took any damage to. Like, what the hell?
yeah. That really
that's
does show
gonna
how
be
much
interesting.
counter damage can do. If you just stand still, you take no damage.
Yeah,
Basically.
you take damage. But the guy can be so much if he catches you running.
Yeah. And that's the interesting thing about, like, especially this game where all the routes are based off of the running attack. So half of the time you're just running, so they're gonna catch you in the running animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pink not having a hidden body. I guess he just doesn't want to deal with the move swap.
He's gonna jump again. He died to that last time. Oh god,
This is the Pink comeback, man.
and I fail on his second try at Menace. Getting clipped quite a bit. Wonder if he's gonna roll with this. Seems like he will. And this is a super free attack, so this is good. Look at the damage. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep, there you go.
That actually helped. Getting smacked around a bit. Takes advantage of it, goes for it, gets rewarded. So that's the first heavy part on Pink's side, like that monkey in the middle of the bridge. So he just aggroed him behind. You can run past him, but it's trickier because right after the roll past the monkey, you're gonna get the dark bead. I mean the dark orb. And the monkey could do an animation that pushes you off the bridge. So the first part is
Pink is
down.
managing pretty well for...
Yeah. The first part is down, he didn't lose any time. Except the slightly slower pass through the narrow bridge. He's just killing the...
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just killing...
The double kill.
Doing this is actually faster than picking up what iFail did, buying a Lloyd talisman from Chester. It just makes you lose a bit of time there. When you have so much health here. Ooh, that guy! Stop right attack. He just like, how dare you? How dare you? And he's taking the bonfire just in case.
The elevator.
Yeah, he'll breach without file control. I mean, without a hidden body. It's just slightly slower. But it's not just that. It's just so messy.
It's so scary.
Yeah, he has to run to the side, trying to get the melee ones to not block him. Yeah, he's gonna run behind that. The dark orbs, and then just run in the middle. But he has to basically react to whatever they're doing. Oh, and like he goes just fine. Nice, no problems.
Yeah, well, iFail on the other hand is just setting up. Oh, is he gonna go for the kill? Oh, did iFail already trigger? I guess he did already trigger Calamite. Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
he didn't even have to quit out for the elevator, he just plunged attacked the...
I actually wonder if that's slower, because it's since it's RTA, you save the whole... Oh, he doesn't take the bonfire.
He's skipping the bonfire.
Dang. He's going for all the risks. That's again, that's a 7. Well, this one takes a bit longer because then it forces you to.
Yeah, it's the warp.
This one
back.
actually makes more sense. Yeah, because then you have to warp back to the Ulasil bonfire, and then you have to sit at the Ulasil bonfire again. So this one takes more than maybe 12-13 seconds. RTA. This one is a costlier one than the one before Artorias. And iFail in the middle of the Calamite fight went for RTSR.
Yeah, this is probably one of the other scarier parts without hidden body, because that monkey can shoot you, like the caster can shoot you from very far away.
Yeah, in the middle of the bridge.
Yeah.
But he had no issues. No, yeah, last time he was actually dodging the attacks by sound very well.
Oh, and iFail going for RTSR.
Oh, that swipe has a very long-lasting hitbox, so if... sometimes when you roll into it, it can catch you after you're done with the roll, which is what happened in this case. It's safer to roll away from the swipe, so that way you clear the paw.
Yeah, the whole hitbox.
It can also catch. Oh, the really combo on the pink side. He has enough. Yes.
I mean, that's still not that great, but ooh, yeah, he's at this point. Come on, Pink.
Just heal.
Yeah, this will be a long run back if he's.
Yeah, the swipe that iFail got caught by. If you roll into the entire paw, sometimes the paw can carry you and just kill you at the end of the roll. It's a very terrible attack. Sometimes running away from the swipe is better, but then you're gonna lose time because you're gonna end up further away from the boss.
Yeah, Manus is kind of not giving Pink the best.
This shotgun. That attack
this-
cannot be survived anyway. Oh, tiny bit of health. He's gonna do for the bomb. Oh my god. And wow. And the bomb
Nice
doesn't work.
dodge. That was.
What? The bombs are not working. Jeez, I thought he was dead.
Oh,
it's
no!
bombs. Jesus Christ.
He's gonna finish him with the bomb.
Oh, and I fail again, getting clipped by Calamity.
He keeps just missing the bombs. There. Oh, never mind. He's still not dead.
They're just doing a tiny bit of damage. That fine. Holy crap. I wonder if we will see the same from iFail. It's kind of like the same thing that was happening for him on Artorias. He went 2 times with RTSR. He got a bit of issues getting clipped, dying instantly because you have no health on RTSR range. He might be going without RTSR now. It's a long fight, but it's he should be able to survive anything that Calamity does.
Unfortunately, at this point, though, Pink has definitely caught up in the lead.
Yeah, he's definitely in the lead. They are now at the same boss, but Pink has killed 3 bosses that iFail hasn't. Oh, the dogs! Jeez, saying hello, taking a bite.
Oh, he's still gonna keep our TSR?
Yeah, he's gonna do RTSR, but yeah, he's gonna do RTSR again for Calamity.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is it's only 3 hits, so if he takes it really safe, it's not that bad. Like, he can just dodge away from most attacks, and then just wait for a good opening. But
This is a good opening.
yeah.
Yeah, he went close. If you stay far away, that's actually
Yeah.
it's safer to stay close, because if you stay far, the tail actually hits you on the swipe. Can we do nothing? Will he risk an attack? Now he's he actually did.
Okay.
Nice. One more hit.
Nice. There you go.
Nice. That was a good fight. It wasn't the best attacks that Calamity gave him, but he did the right retaliation on all of them. And Pink about to start his own Calamity fight. So now we don't know what iFail will do, because he's free to do whatever he wants. He can do the Firelink section. He can do the Anorlondo section. Well, he has to do the Firelink first. He has to destroy him. So it seems like he's gonna leave Anorlondo for last, maybe. He's gonna do everything that he can. He's going for Capra and
Gaping, yeah.
So the idea here is just use the Firelink Bonfire as a hub, and then you do Capra, Gaping, Stray, 4 Kings, Pinwheel, and Mito, and that saves you a bunch of having to teleport around.
Yeah, a bunch
But
of
the
warps.
order is up to you. The only thing that might be recommended when you're using a run that it uses the Fab Ring is that you do 4 Kings last. This 4 Kings forces you to have the Covenant Ring.
Yeah, the Abyss Ring.
Yeah, and if you're going doing RTSR, you need like the 2 ring slots. And the Fab Ring disappears once you remove it. It breaks. Trying to do the lower end.
Oh my god!
Trying to do the lower and the Borg escape, the jump on to Capra, but he misses it and he just picks up the rubbish. Why
Definitely
not?
Pink. Pink is definitely ahead at this point. There's nobody. I feel, unfortunately, with the deaths in the DLC, it just kind of it just slowed him down.
He slowed him enough for Pink to cut up. Oof, the dogs. Oh, nice.
Pink has completed the Anorlondo section and the and Stray Demon, so that's like 3 bosses.
Ooh, and we got bench skip.
Bench skip, yeah.
That saves 30 minutes. I think with this, iFail has oh wait, no, iFail still can do bench skip himself.
And Pink going against what we just said, he's going straight for 4 Kings first to make sure he can get rid of the Fab Ring. Although I guess he doesn't use
No, he's not gonna do RTSR.
RTSR, so it doesn't apply anyways.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to him. He can do whatever he wants.
I wonder if he's gonna go for the
I think
legendary
so, yeah.
two kings.
The 2 Kings setup for Dragon 2 without RTSR, which is
RTSR.
quite funny actually. I'm messy. I don't know if it's. Actually, I don't even know if it's gonna be faster because when I saw him doing it on practice, he
Yeah,
was
he had
still
like
hitting the third
three.
king.
He
He
had
was
three
hitting the
kings.
third king. So yeah, you were killing 2 kings, so you were taking just as much time as killing 3.
The 2 king special setup.
And seal skip, which is a bit finicky, you need to let yourself fall and use a slope that's right there, which delays your death because that you die immediately when you touch the water. But delays your death, but it saves your position below, and that lets you skip having to go for inward. It's a bit finicky. I think you should get it now.
Yeah.
And iFail doing like the 3 hit on Gaping Dragon, and then Gaping Dragon is deleted from the game. No problem whatsoever. No need for
Ooh.
RTSR.
He almost rolled off the edge there. But
And iFail on the way to Stray Demon.
that's the nice thing about having fall control, though. That skip is so easy. It's basically just
I'm going
jump
for the
and...
silly medic. But we don't have audio,
Oh.
fortunately.
Oh, he definitely is. He's gonna start off. Oh, did he do the Miko sound?
Yeah, but we don't have audio on his side.
Dang.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the setup for the 2 kings.
The 2 kings.
He needs 2 arrows? Yeah, the thing is that you need
Yeah,
a
something
certain
like that.
amount of damage, so you don't want to do too much damage to the king and not too little, so you can clear the 50% mark. You can lose a lot of time on the first king and it's fine because the other one has a...
Yeah, it has a large window of time before it spawns.
Yeah. I think he needs like the running attack, but on the first
Only
bit, that's why he's
edge?
missing. He wants to barely hit him. And the second king is already there. He has to hit him with the first part of the running attack, and
Is
that's
that
the
50
problem.
health?
I
Going for the throwing knives.
throwing knives, really? Well, the things that throwing knives are doing exactly half of what his arrow was doing. The third king is like 10 seconds from appearing. Yeah, it's already there, I think. I think it's spawned behind. Oh, but he got 2 kings. Nice. That's a messy setup. iFail catching Stray Demon going up. He didn't do RTSR, but he was pretty low. He just didn't bother healing back. To not lose more time with that. Healing the Black Knight. Poor guy. He was just doing his job. And now Pink going for Capra and Gaping. So this time they both have the same amount of bosses, but Capra and Gaping are much faster to do than the Anne Orlando section. Pink also having a bit of trouble with the skip, but he didn't fail it jumping down, so he can just retry it immediately. Oof, and he's fine. And he's gonna tank Capra Demon. While iFail gets on the way to Pinwheel and then Nito. And the one shot on Capra. I think he's gonna. I think he got the armor mostly to get out without having to quit out. Yeah, pretty much. Don't have to worry about. And saves the time that you lose by going into the main menu. It's not a bad idea. Oh, the dog being a troll. Blocking the way. So this should go more or less as iFail did it. Just straight run into the boss, hit him three times and that's it. Oh, but iFail bouncing off on the shortcut towards Pinwheel. Not much of a problem. Oops. He just needs to. Oh my god, that skeleton! He's gonna. Yeah, I have to jump to the side because he cannot survive both drops. Man, that skeleton is very insistent today. He's fine, just on the way to Pinwheel. And Pink about to start Gaping Dragon. The Gaping Dragon receives more damage on the head, that's why this initial attack is very, very, very beneficial. Ooh. He's gonna have to wait because he missed the second hit on the head. Cannot rush the. Gets the tail instead. And that's it. It's a tiny, tiny amount of time loss. And I feel having no trouble with Pinwheel. He's just one running attack with the Dragon Tooth +5. And on his way to Nito. And now we get the clinic sound. And Pink chasing down iFail down to the catacombs as well. Even though Pink is in the lead now because he already did the Gwendolyn and Priscilla, which is like the only difference they have so far. Oh wait, iFail hasn't done 4 kings yet. If something happens, I mean, there's no the safe verdict on who's gonna win. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I was like, apparently my mic. I've been talking to. It's been disconnected all this time. Yeah, I was just saying that maybe Pink decides to fail Gwyn a couple times.
Yeah, getting the armor so that way I feel getting the armor so he doesn't have to worry about the skeletons, which are quite annoying at this fight. Sadly, we don't have audio, so we don't know if there is a scream coming up. Probably not. Yeah. See, he was taking the time to use humanities to heal.
I like the little touch of the gargoyle helm, though. It's not going for the full. Although I wonder if that's more so because of the whether he'd be put like over encumbered.
Yeah, it would be weird. There is a maybe. Let's see. He has. Oh, I couldn't tell. But that was Nito, and that was Pinwheel at the same time. Just one single hit.
Yeah. Yeah, so Pink has just this boss to go.
Let's see. Yeah, actually, yeah, Pink just goes for this and then straight to win.
Yeah.
So unless something happens at Nito or on the way to Nito, which the only thing that could happen is gravity, really. He has a bunch. He goes for this.
Oh, and he's gonna go for our TSR for 4 kings.
Seems like it. That should be a faster fight, but I don't think it will be enough to cover the lost ground on the DLC, sadly. Yeah, iFail has 4 kings and Gwendolyn and Priscilla to go. Only 3 bosses, but Pink only has Nito left before heading to win.
Oh, that looked okay. You should get seal skip there.
Yeah, first try. So the fight on if iFail side should require no setup whatsoever. It's literally just 2 attacks, and it's gonna be enough for 2 kings.
Ooh, instant scream.
Dodging it just fine. Going back to full health, and he should be on the way to just smack me to. Oh, he's gonna make sure he
Doesn't get the skeletons.
The things like the skeletons, even though you can voice tank them, if they hit you fast and repeatedly enough, you will run out of points and just get staggered. He also aggroed one of the giant skeletons.
Oh my god, what is this fight?
Everything is aggro, but the good thing is I need the DOS produce friendly fire, so he cleared the arena for pink. And that's it. A bit messy, but not any time lost there.
This is why you need to store a straight sword for this boss.
Oh, and I failed. Something happened to I failed. Oh, I think I missed it.
Yeah.
Seems like he died to 4 kings. Yes.
Yeah. He did get bench jump though, so he did make up some of that time.
Some of the time lost. And this is on the way to be Pink's race PB. I mean, tournament PB, sorry.
Yeah, Pink, if it wasn't for ONS, he actually would have had a really, really good run.
Yeah, that was the only
That was
problem
the
he
one
had, though.
thing,
They did
yeah.
2 deaths to ONS. And on the opposite side, iFail was doing a really, really good run until the DLC, having problems with Artorias and Manus. And Calamity. He not going for RTSR, there's no need. Besides getting RTSR here for people. Well, he doesn't have the ring anyway, but if he wanted with this amount of health, it will be a nightmare trying to get 20% exactly.
It's okay, there's like a little ledge he can fall off there for like 20 times. He'll just set it up like that.
And I feel going again for a seal skip, no problems there.
Oh, oh.
Killing the Black Knight because why not?
Wait, he didn't get a chunk?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't see the chunks.
Oh, he probably... No, wait, yeah, no.
That's like a
No,
consistent
you
chunk.
have to pick it up. You have to pick it
Oh,
up.
right, that's a pickup.
On the... Yeah, it's the ones on the main game that they go straight into your inventory.
Oh, it was the first king that killed iFail.
Yeah, maybe he just rushed too much. One more hit and the king will die. And then you can do the overkill. And look at that, like 75% health on the first one. And...
Wow!
Becoming a bit of a... Oh my god, yeah. Do not overestimate.
I'm going for the fireball.
And the wind just crushed everything. Oh my god, he's gonna...
Nice hard. Oh no, Pink!
How did he survive that? What the hell?
I guess it was only the fire part of the sword. What is going on here?
He only got clipped by the fire. The wind dodged every fireball. Oh my god.
Oh no! The double kill!
Double kill! Will that work? Wait, wait. No, this is a slow death.
No!
He didn't get the kill. If he had gotten the kill, he would have spawned on the kill and just finished the game immediately. I hope he doesn't stick to this, because now I feel he's only missing 2 bosses. If he does it 2 more times, he's just gonna end up losing.
No, Pink has to finish it with a bomb or else it doesn't count, he's eliminated. Yeah, iFail unfortunately didn't grab the bonfire though here, so he has to do the long walk.
Yeah, he did grab the Under London bonfire and he stuck to that one for the Under London section. I don't like how Pink already has the bombs ready on the inventory.
Yeah. He swaps over to the
Oh,
throwing knife instead.
he swapped to the yeah, you know, he swapped to the Estus. And I feel not marking the bonfire here. But not going for RTSR with windowing either, so she'll be pretty safe.
Yeah. It's still 2 shots though.
Yeah. And Windows for try number 2 on win.
Oh, he put the fire bombs again.
Oh god. He's not even going for the setup to stagger, he's just doing it like by eye.
How is he, what does he have equipped? Oh, he's gonna finish it off with the fire bomb. Ah, there
Oh
you
no,
go.
he decided,
Just decided not to. And that's it for Pink.
Yeah, just waiting for the kill to register, and that's it. Pink finishes with a 135. I'm not sure what's
54.
showing on, like a 53. The SRL time is the one that counts though, sadly I don't have the SRL chat open. GG to Pink, that's his race, this is tournament PB, it's the fastest rank he's done in the tournament. Could have been faster if it wasn't for firebombs, but there he is. And iFail heading to his last boss before the win, just missing Priscilla.
Yeah, definitely a very interesting race for sure. Two Kings was nice. So now you know it's like 2 arrows. Like twice you gotta hit him with just the
Yeah, it was a
second
rolling
attack.
attack. Yeah, wait, what was the setup thing? It was like 2 arrows, then rolling attack, and then 2 hits with the first part of the running moves of attack. It's quite convoluted.
Nah, I feel just doing this little skip. What is even supposed to be there? That's like my question.
No, there's nothing. You're like, there's a that ledge.
There's like just a ledge.
You are just holding on a few pixels on the pillar on the left, so you can bounce it. For example, if you let go yourself down at the wrong angle, you bounce off the wall and then you fall straight down. You're just on a few pixels.
Unfortunately, I fail having a little bit of trouble with the archers here. But he got past.
Yeah, but he has enough health to tank everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, was that? Jesus, the damage.
Well, there she goes.
Ooh.
Oh, he's fine.
Nice recovery, yeah.
Fluffy tail down.
Oh, should
now
we
I
ask
feel
Pink if he
on
wants
the
to
way.
join for the interview?
But we're not done the Discord now, so.
I think they get a link though. I think they automatically get a link.
Let's give it someone the address.
Oh yeah, I gotta take some points away for not summoning Beatrice for Butterfly on Pink's run.
So Pink is gonna move on losers bracket round 3. Remember, this is a double elimination tournament. If you lose one race, you get moved to the losers round, and then you still have a chance to claw your way back up. And Pinko is gonna run against Alibaba.
Alibaba, yes.
Yes, and that should be next week somewhere. I mean, at some point. today still we have another race.
Yeah,
in
Typo
an
versus
hour and
Master.
15 Yes, Typo versus Master in an hour and 15 minutes. And that's gonna determine who plays against Comney, also on the losers round number 3. iFail did not. Okay, he's not going for RTSR for win. He's probably gonna do backstep strats for the perma stagger win. So this will be a rolling attack to set up the stagger, and then it's just backstep and rolling attack. The only problem here is just recharging enough stamina while he turns around. Not really a problem with a blossom.
Oh.
Oh, going for the.
Oh, he forgot that he doesn't have a shield to parry with.
No, usually you do it with your fist. But
Ah,
he didn't switch. He didn't. He switched the wrong weapon. Dang
I'm
it.
assuming that's the forfeit.
Yeah, the frozen image. Dang. The style finish failed. Yeah, he just forfeit. Dang it. Almost. That was really close. Yeah, usually that's actually faster. It's done on runs that on any percentage. It's faster to go for the parry finish at the end because when it survives with a tiny bit. And when you finish winning by parrying, you immediately get the item and can finish the run instead of having to wait for like 5 seconds, as we saw on the pink side. So I don't know what time I forgot in the end though, but yeah, he seems like he forfeit at the end. He's like, oh, okay, this is over. Let's be done with it. Still, it was a nice run. They traded places about 2 times. We had the same route, but slightly different boss order.
Yeah.
And it's slightly different strats since iFail went with RTSR and Pink went without RTSR, but with a bunch of bombs.
Yes. The
So
pink bombs.
iFail, yeah, the pink bombs. Sadly, iFail gets eliminated from the tournament, and Pink moves on to losers round number 3. And he's gonna have his next. I keep trying to say fight, but it's this race with Alibaba. In an hour and 10, we have another run, another race between Typo and Master. They are both on losers bracket as well.
Yeah, so somebody else will unfortunately have to go.
And that's gonna decide the opponent for Comney on losers round 3.
Yep.
So hope you guys have fun with the race. We had fun commentating over.
Yep. Thank you, Milt, for joining me here, and thank you for the racers who came in and did their best.
So I'll see you guys later. Probably I'm gonna be commentating with Alibaba the next one in an hour. And that should be on this same channel, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be in the same channel in an hour and 10 minutes. So I'll see you then.
All right.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.